This is my trailer. Now you may not recognize it because it's upside down. There's a reason for that. So here's the story. We were taking the trailer out the other day to pick up some firewood. Chap was taking down some wood, and we do that. We pick up firewood around, and everything was fine. And we came back, and I could smell brake lining. It's got a very distinctive smell. So I quickly ran around and checked the wheels on the trailer. Sure enough, one was hot as heck, burnt my fingers actually, and so I ended up taking it apart. Wheel bearing was toast. The grease, the oil seal was all destroyed. I had to replace the brakes and the oil seals and the bearings on one side of my trailer. We love this trailer. It's a great little trailer. But anyway, so I priced all that out, and it came out to about $200, $250 plus my work. And I called the trailer company. I said, listen, how much for a whole new axle? Give me a whole axle, and the drums, has electric brakes, the whole thing. How much for that? Well, they said $400. I'm thinking, hold on just a minute now. $200 for parts plus my labor. For $400, I get a brand new one, end to end. So I decided, go on, get me a new axle. And that's exactly what I've done. That's why it's upside down right now. It's just easier to replace the axle. That's what this is about, replacing the axle on your utility trailer. Any trailer, quite frankly. So what I did was, first of all, turn the trailer over. To do that, we use the tractor with the forklifts, lift it up in the air, set it down on its edge, standing up like this, and then lower it with a rope. That's all. They're not heavy. These trailers are not terribly heavy. So here it is upside down. Now what do? Okay, Dan, take a little peek in here. Come a little bit closer. It's the easiest thing in the world if you have a trailer, and they're all quite similar. Some have the axle above the springs. This one, the axle is below the springs. It doesn't matter. Here's your leaf spring. Easy enough. It has a swing connection here and a single bolt at the front. The axle itself is held on by two big U-bolts. You can see them right in there. Two big U-bolts on each end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and one bolt here for the leaf spring. 5 bolts to loosen and take off. And the same on the other side. Now once that's done, you simply lift this up, pull the axle out. Same on that side. Pull the axle out. Put the new axle in. Put the U-bolts back on. 1, 2, 3, 4. The spring, the leaf spring back in. Bolt. 5 bolts on each side. Turn the trailer over and go trailering. It's really just that simple. Now we have electric brakes. So on each end there's also an electrical wire that comes out of the drum at the back of the backing plate, and the wire is there. It's simple enough. Just replace the connections, put it on, and you've got your new axle on your trailer, and new brakes ready to go. So I'll have this done I have to get the axle a little right today. Once the axle gets here, I'll have this done in half an hour, 45 minutes. A real simple, straightforward job. Hard to believe, but yes, you can replace the complete axle with electric brakes in less than an hour yourself. Back at the ranch, and trailer's all set to go. Got the new axle put in, and it's just this easy. There is a whole new axle. It looks just like the old one, except it's new. And easiest thing in the world, literally. Zoom in here just 1 second, please, Dan, at these 4 bolts. And you guys will be able to see there's 4 bolts. Those 4 bolts actually connect to the U-bolts, or actually 4 nuts. There's 2 U-bolts that'll hold this end of the axle to the springs. Same on that end. So 4 bolts, done. Just that easy. Lift the axle out, throw it away, keep it for parts, put the new axle in, and away you go. Now this trailer has brakes, electric brakes. That's pretty simple. There's a wire coming, 2-wire. A 2-wire cable comes from the front, goes to here, and there's 2 wires out of the back of the new backing plate. Splice them in. There's a wire that goes across, joins onto this. That's it. It's that easy. So it's an easy job. If you have a problem with your trailer, and it's a good trailer, you want to keep it, but you're having trouble with the axles or the spindles or the brakes or whatever, I've already tested this. I just backed the pickup to the front, plugged it in. Diana sat, and I spun this. I said, put the brakes on. Boom, stopped. Yeah, just that easy. Now, the other thing I should mention very quickly is that this particular new axle, complete, is kind of nice because it has factory, or at least from them, whoever it is, factory installed bearing buddies. I think I have another video. Kevin will find it. And there's another video, I think, on bearing buddies. those fantastic spring-loaded automatic greasers of the bearings, which are great, particularly if you guys with boat trailers, because you're always putting the things in the water, and after a while they start to get rusty and leak, and then you have a problem. Often you'll see small boat trailers on the side of the road with a flat tire or a busted wheel, and that's the reason. So bearing buddies, which replace the original. Find that other link. I'm pretty sure it's there. But this trailer, this new axle with the two hubs on it, actually comes with factory bearing buddies. They're pretty neat. A rubber cap on them, and it's pretty neat. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's how to replace the axle on your trailer, any kind of trailer. It's the same for every trailer. So there you go. Hope there's something in there useful to you. ALEC Peirce at the wrench. Now I just had to get this darn thing, get the wheels on it, flip it back over, and take it for a ride.